Happy New Year, happy January, happy 2018. Here's to a really good year. Lots to look forward to this year. I'm looking forward to, and hopefully you are too. So I'm gonna do my favorites, and this is a lifestyle favorites where I cover a range of categories: clothes and accessories, some beauty items, home goods, what else? I can't even think straight. I don't know how I'm gonna do this video. Oh gosh, okay. Multimedia, tasty treats, and then also I put some of my mommy favorites at the end for my now 2-year-old. She's officially 2. I can't believe it. She's so cute. Anyway, I am still under the weather, and I apologize that I might be a little foggy, might be a little nasally in this video, and I'm sorry, but it's been a long road. But I really wanted to keep up with my videos this month if I can with you, depending on when baby boy comes. I'm in the home stretch now, so we'll see. But anyway, I'm gonna hop into the favorites. Let's get started. So I can only really think of one clothes and accessories favorite. I've been wearing the same things like every day, you guys. Maternity top, maternity leggings. I've talked about all these things before. And I wear the same accessories every day, basically. So I don't have a lot of new things to share with you. This is not a new thing, but it is something that I used during my pregnancy with Charlotte 2 years ago, which was about at the same, it was basically around the same course of time in terms of seasons, which really worked out for me this time around because I didn't really have to buy much at all in terms of maternity wear. And I wore this coat all winter, basically until I was postpartum and could fit into something else. And this is the Momo Maternity. I think it's just called, I wrote down it is just a wool coat. It's got a hood, might be called a hooded wool coat. I bought this 2 years ago, obviously. It's not available in this color anymore, but from what I can tell from photos online, you can still buy this coat through other vendors for a really good discount. It's a really nice quality coat. It's really well made. It's kind of this style. I don't remember what we call this. Duffel? Is it a duffel coat? When it has these things that go across. It's a really good length. It hits me just above my knee, even with my really big belly. It does run large. So I bought a medium because I figured I would need a medium. And it's still kind of boxy and roomy on me. But it's really cute. I get a lot of compliments on it. I wish I had it in a non-maternity size. It is way too big for me to wear when I am not pregnant. But I'm so glad that I got 2 seasons out of it. There is so much fuzzy stuff on it. So, but I will continue wearing this until I am postpartum. And it's pretty warm. It's not like the warmest coat. We've had like sub-zero temperatures here lately. I don't know. It's just very wintry. And in those kind of temperatures, I usually wear a down coat that's longer and just a little bit more insulating. But I have this big belly keeping me warm. So it's been working out just fine. So I will link where I can for that coat. I think I saw it in navy and maybe black. It's a really good maternity winter coat if you're in the market, and I highly suggest it. Okay, so beauty-wise, as you can tell, there hasn't been much beauty going on. I did chop my hair. Finally, I got 3 inches, actually somewhere between maybe 3 or 4 inches off. I've been meaning to get a haircut since September. It was not my intention to grow my hair out. Nothing I do with my hair, you guys, is really all that intentional. I'm not a hair person. I just don't really think about it much. But this is more my ideal length for my type of hair. It got really long because I just didn't have time to go get it cut. But I finally did, just in time, pre-baby. I got a nice amount chopped off, and who knows when I'll get to go back to get another haircut. but this is kind of the length that I like to keep it at. Anyway, that was a random aside. As you can see, not a lot of beauty happening lately. I've just been really under the weather. So my beauty favorites of the month reflect that. I'm gonna talk about tissues and ointment for your nose. Well, this is just all-purpose ointment, really. I have never blown my nose so much in my life. And it has gotten raw. Like it's much better now. I'm kind of coming around a corner. I think I've rounded a corner, or whatever the saying is. And my nose is starting to heal a little bit because I just haven't been blowing it constantly. But it has been raw, very red. In fact, I jokingly called myself Rudolph throughout the Christmas season because I was just so red-nosed, especially like right below my nose. I put on a little concealer there today. I don't normally wear concealer there just because I was filming and I didn't want to be like Rudolph for you. But these have come in handy. I only discovered these a couple weeks ago, but I've gone through a lot of boxes of these since, and they're the Puffs Plus Lotion. Now I know what you're thinking, like, how is that a beauty item? If you want to, you know, kind of ease out of the Rudolph red nose, these really actually do make, they really do make a difference. I know they're a little more expensive than like normal Kleenex, but when you're really, really needing to blow your nose a lot, they really, really are helpful in not only appearance, but in comfort. It makes a difference. And then another thing I've been doing to help with that is just applying this Aquaphor. This is like an all-purpose healing ointment for dry, cracked, or irritated skin. It really does help. I don't apply it every time I blow my nose because I blow my nose like literally every 10 minutes. But I try to do it as often as possible. This is really good to have also if you have little ones. It's good to put on little cuts and scrapes and, you know, little rashes and things. I use it on CC all the time. And it works. So I can't recommend those. The combination of that really has helped a lot with my poor nose. Has gone through the ringer. Okay, home goods. I really wanted to talk to you about my new pillows and throws from Pottery Barn. If you watched my holiday house tour, you'll see that I purchased new wintry pillows and throws for our family room sectional, and then I repurposed the Christmassy ones that I have used in there for the past decade plus in our new living room space. But the ones that I purchased for the family room, that brown sectional we have, are kind of not Christmassy necessarily. They're just more wintry, so I'm going to leave them out all season. And I love, love, love them. So I'm going to insert a little like overview if you didn't see that video, what they look like. I got a couple of their sort of plaid ones and a couple of these really, really soft, almost furry white ones with gray snowflakes on them. And I love that they're like tones of red with different tones of gray, and that really plays in well with kind of my new color palette on the first floor. So I really love those. I always shop Pottery Barn for throws and decorative pillows. It's one of my favorite places to shop, and I actually bought those when they were on a good sale much earlier, and I would say it was like mid-November or something. But I feel like, I don't know if they're still available. If they are, I'll link them, but I feel like they would be on sale now post-holiday. You can see Winnie's kind of a hot mess too. It looks like we had a really rough New Year's. I haven't had a chance to brush her yet today, and she really wanted to sit on the bed. And she just, yeah, looks like we had a rough party night, both of us. We did not party, you guys. There was no partying. So yeah, that's my main home good favorite of the past month, but I'm going to talk about another item when I get to my tasty treats. But first, I want to talk to you about multimedia. I read a book. I managed to do it. This was a recommendation from Christopher Allen. I don't know, that came out weird. Who is a YouTuber I've talked about a lot in the past few months. He's become one of my favorite people to watch. And this is fiction. It's The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. And the premise is, I don't want to give away too much because there is a really key plot point that happens really early on in the book, but I don't even want to tell you guys that because it's, I don't know, I don't want to ruin it. But it's a really, really well written, thought-provoking, it's a great book about racial, I don't want to even say racial issues, just like, it's just like the disparity between races in our country, and disparity, is that the right word? Just the difference, like the huge cultural difference, and it's just, I don't know how to talk about this book without giving anything away. This is powerful. This is really powerful. It really makes you stop and think, even if you think you're a pretty conscientious person, this is worth a read. It's a really fast read. It's really easy to read, and it's a very interesting story, and it keeps you hooked in. I can't recommend it enough. I think you should give it a try. It's got some funny moments also. But it's very serious issues and a very serious story, and just written so incredibly well. So definitely give that a try if you're looking for a novel to read this winter. In terms of other things, in terms of blogs that the only blog I've been reading this past month has been Allie Edwards. I sound like a broken record, but I kept up with her December daily memory keeping project process on her blog. Every day she put up a detailed blog post showing her daily spread from her month, and December daily is a month-long dedicated memory keeping, like a scrapbook basically, for the month of December. And it is a project that I also participated in. I need to catch up because I've been so sick the last couple of weeks. I had to put that on pause. But I hope to do a flip through with you guys in a couple of weeks when I'm all done. So stay tuned for that if you're interested. But anyway, head on over to Allie Edwards' blog to see what it's all about. Not only does she do a detailed blog post, she did a video overview every day of her creating her spread. So that was content that I partook in, that I really enjoyed this past month. And then the other thing was Vlogmas. Now, I don't have like a ton of time to dedicate to watching a lot of Vlogmas videos, so I picked one person that I wanted to watch throughout the month of December, and then now I've been watching somebody else. And I'm kind of the person who likes to watch somebody's Vlogmas like not all at once, but all without interrupting it with watching somebody else at the same time, if that makes sense. I just like the kind of immersion aspect of that. I don't know if that sounds creepy, but it's like you get to spend every day kind of with somebody that you enjoy watching, and I don't know, I like that aspect of Vlogmas. So Christopher Allen's Vlogmas is the one that I chose to watch during the month of December in real time, and he was so awesome. He posted like every day on the day, which I was, that's a feat. That is a feat. And he was working full-time for like most of the month as well. It is his actual other job. So it was a real feat. So kudos to him. But I really, really enjoyed that. So I will link his channel below. So if you guys want to check that out, it's just fun to watch. And then I will tell you that now that I'm done with Christopher Allen's Vlogmas, I started watching Blair Fowler's Vlogmas, Juicy Star 07. You probably have heard of her if you're on YouTube at all. I've just always liked her videos. I just like her. So I've been watching her Vlogmas. So I have time to watch maybe one or two videos at the very end of the day, especially because I haven't been feeling well and I haven't been working on my memory keeping projects. I've been having a little bit more time to watch things at the very end of the day. And then the third Vlogmas that I'm saving for once I'm done with Blair Fowler's is Christina Brawley's. I really hope I'm pronouncing her last name right. I'm pretty sure I am, but I apologize if I'm not. Those are the three Vlogmases that I will watch. I'm really not watching anybody else's. Those are the three YouTubers that I enjoy watching vlogs from the most. My favorite vloggers on YouTube are the Mitchellacks. I've talked about them before, but they didn't do Vlogmas. They just do like a weekly vlog. Their vlogs are incredibly amazing. I will link all of these people below. But those have been like the things that I've really been interested in, like, content-wise, watching as a consumer. So there's that. Now, for tasty treats. Before I got super ill, I was really enjoying hot chocolate, and then I just didn't want to eat anything at all. But I definitely have been on a hot chocolate kick up until like a couple of weeks ago. And my absolute favorite, year after year, is the Williams-Sonoma Classic Hot Chocolate. Now what this is, it's actual, like, this is decadent, you guys. It is actual shaved chocolate, like chocolate shavings. You heat up some milk, you whisk this in. It is like drinking a chocolate bar. It is so yummy. And I know there are some people who are team whipped cream, some people who are team marshmallows. I'm team marshmallows personally. I know some people do both, but to me it's a little much. I love a good melty marshmallow and a really nice handcrafted marshmallow. Previously, I've bought the Williams-Sonoma ones, and they're okay. I mean, they're really expensive for what they are, I think. I mean, they are, and they just get stale really fast because they're mass produced somewhere. I found these at my Whole Foods, handcrafted vanilla marshmallows. They're Whole Foods made. They're fresh, so they're good for a couple months. These are good till February. They are so good. If you are a marshmallow fan, you must try these. What I do is they're pretty big. I cut one into 4 pieces, 4 sections, and I put it at the bottom of my mug, and then I'll pour in the hot chocolate over it and let it sit for a couple of minutes just so they get ooey gooey, and it creates that really nice gooey marshmallow layer at the top. It is pure heaven. Now, I said I would talk about another home good that had to do with my tasty treats, and I get so many questions about this pot whenever I show it on my Instagram stories. This is a great little pot for small quantities of things. It's great to heat up soup in, or just if you want to boil water really fast. I don't know, it's a really good conductor. I don't know if it's ceramic. I'm not sure what the material is. It's by Dansk. I bought this at Williams-Sonoma a few years ago. They no longer sell it, but I thought I saw something very similar on Amazon, and if I can find it in the kind of the right size, I will link it. This is my favorite thing to make hot chocolate in. It heats up a cup of milk in like no time flat. And then I just whisk the chocolate in, and it's just perfection. So I thought I'd mention that here because I do get a lot of questions on that, even though that's not like my technical, favorite of the month in terms of home goods. I really want to talk about those pillows, but that pot gets me through winter with my hot chocolate craze. Okay, and lastly, mommy picks. I talked about my favorite coat. I should talk about my favorite coat for Cece. I just love Hannah Anderson. I've become such a fan over the past 6 months of their clothing for her. And I bought this coat when it was on super sale back like in September. And this is their, what do they call this? I wrote it down. Down puffer jacket. Well, that's pretty easy. And that's what it is. It's a down puffer jacket. But it is really nice. It's super nice quality. It's very lightweight. It's not like super bulky. So it's really good for wearing in the car with the car seat and like not interfering with the safety and the straps and all that. But it's also very warm, and the hood is great. It's one of those hoods that actually stays up. I don't know about anybody else's 2-year-olds, but mine is very picky about hats. Sometimes she'll wear them, most of the time she won't. So I rely on having a really nice warm hood for her because she will wear the hood, especially if mommy wears her hood too. And that's another thing about that maternity coat. It's a nice hood. And it's easy to zip up, and you can snap it for extra warmth if you want. I usually just zip it. It's got little toggle pulls on the inside so you can cinch it around the waist if you want. It even has little pockets. Not really necessary for a 2-year-old, but very cute nonetheless. I love it. And another wintertime essential for us has been these Bogs waterproof boots. These are their toddler boots, and these are great. They are not heavy. They are not clunky. They're not difficult to get around in, but they are warm and effective. And that's all I can ask. And the little handles on the side means that your little one can work on pulling them on themselves. And then to tighten, they just have a Velcro closure in the back. So it is easy if you have a toddler who's working on learning how to put their own shoes on. They are lined a little bit in just a really kind of like minky fabric, but they really do keep her feet warm. And I can tell because when I take them off her feet are like nice and toasty. And I don't, you know, I just put her in regular cotton socks. So these are great. These were something my sister-in-law recommended to me, and I can't recommend them enough too, because they've just been great. And they've got good traction, and I mean, they're great. I like them a lot. So those were my favorites for December. I can't believe we're in a new year. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm sorry I have been MIA lately. Like I said, I've been really hit with these illnesses, and this last one has just been a doozy. But I'm going to try to keep up with content as much as I can until baby boy arrives. Don't really know, he could come really anytime this month. I don't think we'll make it to next month. I mean, technically I'm not due till early February, but I find that very unlikely that we'll get that far based on how things are progressing. But I will be back with a pregnancy update, I think next week, because it's been a long time since oh, my stomach just made a really loud noise. It's been a really long time since I updated you, and I wanted to do that. And I'll be back with my plan with me at the end of the week. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and that your new year is off to a happy and healthy start, and I will see you guys real soon. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.